Hey guys, MASSEY, welcome back to episode 2 of Money in the Bank 2016 pay-per-view predictions. I'm here with Kane.
Hey guys!
So for today's video, instead of having a fatal 4-way tag team match, which we cannot do on the game, we will be discussing that in a fatal 4-way match, but with one member of each team. So I'm Luke Gallows, Kane's Enzo Amore, and we're playing the computer, which is Aiden English and Kofi Kingston. Let's get straight into it. Right, so the New Day will be defending their tag team championships at Money in the Bank against the club, which consists of Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, Enzo Amore and Big Kaz, and then of course the Vaudevillains of Aiden English and Simon Gotch. So going into this one, who do you reckon's going to win straight off the bat?
Bada boom, Enzo Amore, how you doing?
So Kane's going to go with Enzo and Kaz. I think we are going to see a title change. And a lot of people are like, oh yeah, the club are going to finally win. And no, that's not going to be the case. The New Day are not going to retain. And that, if that is the case, then there is big things on the horizon at Battleground, I can assure you. If we were to see the likes of Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and also the New Day not walk out of Money in the Bank as champions, it is likely at Battleground we will see the club with the addition of Finn Balor versus John Cena and the New Day. That for me is going to be so impressive. It's going to be such a great match. I'm really looking forward to that if it happens. If not, then oh well. But going into this one, I'm going to go off the top of my head here and say Enzo and Big Kaz as well. I think they're such great young talented wrestlers, and I you know what, I absolutely love these guys. I always said maybe add the addition of Carmella in there and they would be fantastic, but they're just as good with or without her. The Vaudevillains, they've got a massive shot for me. I don't see them winning it, but if they do, I wouldn't be surprised because again they're very, very talented. The club obviously coming from IPGW in Japan, and that's going to be, again, everybody's talking about the club, their relation with AJ Styles, obviously formerly known as the Bullet Club, which was started by Finn Balor, who isn't in the group yet because he's in NXT. And I reckon that it's very, very likely to see him come soon. Look, he's got naught to do in NXT. His feud's ended with Samoa Joe. Yeah, he's going to face Shinsuke Nakamura, possibly at the next pay-per-view. But in all fairness, we've seen Sami Zayn come up. We've seen Kevin Owens come up. And both be in pay-per-views for NXT. So, in my opinion, that is what's going to happen. We're going to see the club of AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and Finn Balor versus the New Day and John Cena. So that's going to be remarkable. Back to the tag team match though, and I'd love to see any of these tag teams with the tag teams win the belts. Maybe not as much the Vaudevillains, but I do really like watching those guys. I think they are really good, and I love their gimmick and I love their entrance. That's probably the best thing about them. Same with Enzo and Kaz, even though I do love their wrestling ability. Luke Gallo and Carl Anderson of the club are just badasses, and that's just awesome too. The New Day, they're full of energy, they're full of excitement. I love watching them. Got the biggest merchandise selling tag team in the WWE at the moment, and even I think they've got it overall in the WWE. I know they're over John Cena now in these days, but I'm really, really excited. I'll be happy if they retain, but as I say, we're both going with Enzo and Kaz winning the tag team titles at Money in the Bank. I know my girlfriend absolutely loves watching the New Day. They're probably her favourite tag team, but she also loves watching Enzo and Kaz. So I think for either of them teams to win, I think she'd be really happy with that. But as a guy who used to love watching TNA, the club of like just seeing Luke Gallows and AJ Styles in WWE makes me so happy, because when they went to Japan we never saw them. in the UK anymore, and that was really upsetting. So yeah, hopefully we will see them prevail on Sunday at Money in the Bank. Yeah. And I think Kofi's got a finisher, and a reversal of Luke Gallows' finisher there from Enzo. And Luke Gallows submits to Enzo Amore. Will we see that on Sunday? Probably very, very unlikely. But will we see Enzo and Kaz win on Sunday? You can bet on it. How you doing, WWE Universe? Have your thoughts and your predictions down below in the comments. Please leave a like if you did enjoy this video. Please share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. In a bit, guys.
For the boom, Enzo's in the room. How you doing? See ya!